Once you've heard it 1,000 times, but we're back. Are we good, Jeff? Hell, we could be talking to ourselves. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yes, you're fine. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you, Jeffrey. Oh, he works so hard, and he's working. You know, you'd think we'd know something by now, but we still don't know nothing. Well, Granny Gates.
What's that? Oh my goodness.
What's from? What's from?
I don't know.
We're getting
Feedback.
Awful loud feedback.
feedback.
Almost
louder than we're talking.
How about now?
You gotta say something.
How about now?
I don't think it's bad now.
No, it sounds okay now. Yeah, we're not feedbacking at ourselves very loud. No. Better, much better.
It's kind of got a little delay.
Don't focus on your lips moving. Just talk. You're on live right now.
Oh, you sounded just like Mike.
Just talk. Everybody's
that's
here.
so fun.
We got plenty of people. Special needs survivor that says, "Hey, grannies, it's so good to see you."
Why can't we see it?
Oh, you'd have to pull it up on your phone
Oh,
or your iPad or something so you can see the chat.
we don't have an iPad. They're
That's
dead.
an iPhone right there.
No, he said on the iPad.
On anything that you can see.
Well, how are we going to talk to him?
Got pulled up on phone, he said. How do you do that?
Oh boy.
Well, you did mention that before.
Oh my God! This is all part of the setup. Remember, I gave you guys iPads so you could read the stream. Remember that?
You said
You
we
both have
didn't need iPads
new
anymore.
iPads.
Didn't you?
No, that's what the iPads are for, so you can read the chat.
Well, you know, it's been so long again since we've done this.
Yeah.
And I broke my damn arm, was in the hospital, smashed my face. We just forgot. She's going to see if she can do it now.
Yeah, you just go to your YouTube page and
What's
make
it?
sure you turn down your phone, or you'll hear the delay coming back to your mic.
Just say it out loud.
478605. She's getting into my phone.
I know what she's doing. I know
YouTube.
everything that's going on right here.
Well, tell us what somebody has said.
Whoa. Miss you. E-Frog says, I love you, grannies.
Oh, we love you too.
Nikki says, how are you guys doing?
Who said that?
Nikki.
Hi, Nikki. Actually, we're doing better than it sounds.
Oh my goodness, I love that name, Monkey Toes 115.
Turn down your phone. All the way down.
Calm down. Okay. Any other orders?
Yes. Talk to the people that are in the room to see you.
Okay. Hi, Chad. Hello from Canada. Hello to you. I just get spelled out by everybody's name. I love reading those names.
Yeah, they come up with some really quirky, cute things.
Yeah.
So how's everybody been? What's going on with you guys? Ours is the same old story. Medical problems, medical issues. Right when we think we've got the world by the you know what, again, we get slammed down with something else. Like I said, I fell, I broke my arm, I just smashed up my face. Granny Hayes has not been well. I don't know. So we're hoping, that our luck has changed and we're going on something better now.
Well, this is good because we want to talk to you guys. And just doing this will make me feel better. I know that.
Exactly. We talk about you guys all the time. And how much you mean to us. So you got any questions for us? Or just tell us what you've been doing too. How are those kids, Samantha? All the girls.
Tell Nora we said hi.
Definitely. And Lydia and Aria and Rosie. I think I got them all. I'm not sure. It's been a while.
Yep, we're going to be back now. And tonight is just kind of saying hi and explaining why we've been gone again.
Yes.
And we're going to start doing music again,
Yes.
doing music, which will be wonderful.
Yeah, we can't hardly wait to do that. There's so much stuff that we've missed out on because we haven't been doing this, and we get strict orders all the time. Don't watch it, don't listen to it, don't do it, don't do it. So we really don't do it. You get a first reaction from us, even if the song's a year old now.
Nikki says, "Do you have any songs you're looking forward to listening to?"
Well, Ronnie's new songs for sure.
Yeah, and then there's a Baby from Bloodywood. Is that right? Baby Metal or Bloodywood?
No, Baby Metal Electric Cowboy.
Electric Callboy. Yes, yes. We definitely want to hear that one. That's gonna be fun.
Monkey Toes, where did you ever pick that name? I just love that. 115. That is so cool.
It is a great name. Really, truly is.
This is, we don't want to talk too much about her being sick and the cancer center and all that, but up at the cancer center that we're there all the time, they know all about you guys.
Yes,
Two
they
Rockin'
do.
Grannies, and they love it.
Yeah,
We've
they
got
sure
a lot
do.
of nurses and a lot of doctors, a lot of specialists have all subscribed.
Exactly. Even my oncologist is
Yeah.
watching Two Rockin' Grannies now.
Yeah.
He's a big Led Zeppelin fan from back in the day, when he was a youngster. And he just, every time we come in, what's new? What's the song now? What should I look up? What should I listen to? They're such good people, and they're so good to me.
There's a guy that came to fix our hot water heater, and he loves the band Striper.
Yes.
That was it.
Yes.
And he was asking us if we would review their song. Do you remember?
Oh, I can't remember.
It's
the name
written
of it.
down,
We've got
of
it written
course.
down.
But
So
if you guys like Striper, that's interesting
Yeah.
to know how you'd feel about that.
Because see, I don't know anything about him.
But he also he's been here twice now, and he also subscribed.
Yes, and then he
Everybody's been
took us back to
subscribing.
his company, and now they're all subscribed. And he said when I answered the door with the AC/DC T-shirt on, he was just all in. Then he was just happy.
Yeah, because we wear our T-shirts everywhere.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he goes, heck yeah, Striper, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And so yeah, he was very excited to know, because people don't, when they first made us, I guess it's quite a shock that we like what we like.
Exactly.
But yeah, we were at a Walmart, and there was some young men out there that play football, and they were selling coupon books, to raise money for their
Football
equipment.
Yeah.
And I bought one, and on the way out, of course, I told them all about Two Rockin' Grannies, and they were all standing there subscribing.
Oh, people
Such nice young men.
Yeah. Oh, they really were really, really nice. Yeah. So nice to see, respectful young people nowadays. It's
It's just
amazing.
nice to see anybody who's nice. That's
Yeah.
what I love.
Yeah. That's the
Well,
truth.
you guys have got to
And
tell
it
us.
is- it
what
is
have you
hard
been
to find them
doing?
at
Come
Walmart.
on. Let us know some things. I have
Yes,
the
exactly.
little thing here. Oh my goodness.
What's that?
Samantha's area will be 1 in September. My
September
area
what?
just turned 10.
Tell us her birthday. My birthday's in September. I'll be a little older than one.
Well, we're not on in here, I swear to God, to talk about anything sad. So let's talk about music or movies or anything. Has anybody out there seen the movie Abigail? I just absolutely loved it. I think that little girl was one of the best vampires I've ever seen. I watched it again the other night. Loved it. We've thought about critiquing some movies. I think that would be kind of fun too.
Yeah, it would be.
But music especially, though, we really, really want to get back into that.
Yeah, it took us through that pandemic. It can take us through anything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a lifesaver. You guys were a lifesaver to us. We met so many new friends, and just heard so many stories, and so much music. There's so many groups that we never even heard of, and they're awesome, just absolutely awesome. And I told you last live stream, which was 3 months ago, I've gotten into the Beatles, and I am so awed by them.
I don't know how
God.
anybody could not
You know.
They've got a song for everybody.
Yeah, they do.
You know,
They really
they're
do.
not hard rockers or anything,
No.
but they've got some fabulous music.
Yeah, but they changed the world. I'll tell you one thing about him. He was so sick, as we all know. He died from complications of AIDS. And he died at a time where there was not much comfort for people with AIDS. There wasn't much empathy.
Jeff, are we muted? We were just told we were. It says open. Oh, okay. We're good now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it said, oh, you know, he couldn't even get a hug. You know what I'm saying? People were afraid to touch AIDS victims and things. And he was such a strong person, and he just radiated the strength, and he inspires me. He really does, because this sickness I got, I don't feel bad from it. I really don't. I've got so many other things, aches and pains from different sources other than the cancer, and the cancer really hasn't made me really sick. But I know it's a terminal cancer, but you know, isn't life terminal anyway? We're born to die. So that's not a big deal. And
I think it's a big deal.
No, he
but...
gives me such inspiration that man could live through that without, you know, crying, oh, poor me. I can do this, you know. And hey, it helps. And I hear Bohemian Rhapsody every single day. I just love it.
Sebastian has said, oh my God, hello from Peru.
Well, hello, Peru, and how are you?
Motivet said, we are back. Yes, we are. And who was it just asked? Oh, EFOG3 asked how our kitty is. Our Ozzy just turned 4 on the 23rd. He's my heart, but he's a stinker. He lives up to his mentor's name, but I wouldn't change him. I just love him to death. We have another kitty, Jojo. She's 17 now, and she's older, and she doesn't want me to pick her up and everything and show her off, but we love her to death too. But
she's a talker. If for every word you give her, she gives you one back when she's in the booth.
Oh yeah, she talks more than any Siamese cat.
Oh my God, yes.
Chad Garati said positive attitude is really important, and you know it is really important. We've been going up there now for 3 years, and there's so many people that you just don't see anymore. You know, we can go on a Friday, and that Monday there could be 10 people gone.
Yeah.
You know, and the nurses are
fabulous.
An oncology nurse is really something else. Yes. I mean, they're just wonderful.
We have one beautiful lady. She's had cancer herself, and she's 5 years out now, and she's a great nurse, and we just love her to death.
Yeah, they're inspiring and fun to be around.
Yes,
and
actually, they are.
Yeah,
I still feel pretty blessed. I'm not going to tell anybody I'm not. I've got a great family. I've got a great sister. You know, my son is a superstar. I just ask him. Her son is definitely one, because if I say that mine is and hers isn't, I'll hear that for another 2 years. But
we have a great family.
Yeah, we have great kids,
big
great grandkids, great grands. It's wonderful. And then we got you guys. Think about that. 194,000 of you guys said, yeah, I'll subscribe to those 2 old girls. That's amazing.
It really is amazing to think that we have anything interesting to say.
For sure.
Oh, Raquel Weber, thank you. We're so glad to be back. We're really, really glad to be back.
Yes, indeed. So I still haven't heard much about what you guys have been doing this summer. It's been hot in Michigan. I assume it's pretty much the same everywhere this year.
Oh, she's so cute. Samantha said if our nurses weren't great, she'd have to have a talk with them.
Oh,
everybody has been really good. I'll tell you who I have to argue with for her all the time is insurance companies that have to give her things that she needs, and they don't want to do it.
Nobody wants to spend the money.
And I believe in being nice. I don't believe in yelling at people, but Oh, there's a side of Granny Hayes that,
Don't let
You know,
that fool you.
and I don't swear at them or anything like that, but yeah, it has to be said. It has to be done.
Hey, Granny Hayes, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
He said,
Yes, I can hear you.
Turn the camera a little toward Nana King.
I think it's a secret.
A
How's that?
little bit more. A little bit more. About the same amount.
No, I think you're jerking me around.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
Well, that looks pretty good. It does.
Oh, it says St. Pirates Mad. It says it's quite chilly in Northern Europe.
Oh, really?
Oh, that would be so nice to be there.
It's hot and it's humid and muggy, and we're used to that in Michigan too. We always get like a week or so of it every summer, but it's usually pretty nice. But it's been hot, yes,
Yeah.
and it's been warm since February.
Yes.
So I don't know. It's just weird. It's a weird weather. Here.
Oh, CDP. He lives in Arizona, so yes.
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
I know. He's in the 3 digits
Oh,
probably every day.
Boy,
I don't know anybody lives in Arizona, not even cactus and
I don't
and lizards.
either.
I don't know how y'all do it.
That's hard.
It's crazy.
Hey, Grannies.
Yes.
Caleb Edwards asked, or also says, I missed you too. It's been ages. Did you guys see the Gorgira at the Olympics opening ceremony?
I didn't see it live, but I've seen it since then, and it was amazing. It really was
Okay, well, we're going to react to that, but guess we
Good.
won't.
good.
Well, I haven't, Jeff.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, so.
Gotcha.
Well,
Yeah,
I
Did you
haven't seen all of it because nobody plays all of it. They only
Yeah.
play it in parts. You know what I mean on YouTube and different places. So
I
Well,
did watch
from what
Lady
I understand,
Gaga too. John
there
Lennon's
was a
band.
big issue, like with the announcers talking over it.
oh,
You know,
okay.
they were just like, oh my god, metal, blah blah
Right.
blah. But I found a clean version, so
Oh,
it's
good.
cool.
And
Yeah.
it's a complete version too.
Pardon me.
It's a complete version also.
Yes, the whole song. It's
That'll be awesome.
yeah, it's a good.
So
it's
what's
good.
this? What's this thing about the NFL won't let metal people play halftime? And I don't know. All the NFL fans are mad because you don't see Metallica or somebody like that at the Super Bowl, and now we've got Gojira on the biggest stage in the world playing metal music. So there's a big conversation on YouTube about that.
I think people like to argue about everything.
But what is with the NFL? What goes wrong with them?
I don't know. Maybe they're afraid older people, listen to me, older people won't like that kind of music.
That's true, but Metallica's kind of safe. I mean, they don't growl and scream.
Yeah, but they're
you know.
still loud, and so many people, they just don't like that.
Oh, that's true.
They just don't.
But see, we weren't all into that till 3 years ago, and then we were amazed to find the
I have
talent.
always been there. It was
You
you.
know. No, I mean all these metal bands. You didn't know about a lot of them, like Bloody Wood. And,
Oh,
you
the
know,
newer ones.
yeah, you
Yeah,
didn't know
no,
about
you
a
were
lot
the
of
one
those.
that was in the
No,
just Elvis and Motown.
true. I do not deny that.
Oh my God, there's people from everywhere saying hi. Oh yes, go Lions. You guys know last year, most of my family here, they all love the Lions. I watched my first football game ever. And of course, that's the one where they won and everything was wonderful. But I watched it too because it was so happy. People were so happy.
Yes, they were
And,
so proud of Detroit.
I don't know. I think it's wonderful. I like to see that many people that happy, because it doesn't happen a lot.
Well, the last championship they won, there wasn't even Super Bowls in. There was just the NFC champion and chip in the AFC, I think it was, and in the 50s. And I was a child, but I remember our parents were so happy because they were a powerhouse, and they've been absolutely nothing since then. And last year, they just handed everybody a loss. Just
Well,
about.
one thing I did see here,
It's great.
Sakona, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Me either.
Snoop was great with that torch. That was great to see him with that. That was, he's so great.
Snoop's
anyway.
a great person. He's
Yeah,
a nice
he
person.
really is.
He-
I
he's-
like him a lot.
Very talented man.
He'd be fun to just sit around and talk to.
Oh, he'd fit right in. He truly would. We got a lot of characters in our family too, so he'd fit right in. He would not be the least bit unusual.
Yeah, this Merculan lady says, yeah, but why would older people want to listen to rap or hip hop? That is disrespectful as well.
Yeah, that's true. That can be
You know
true.
what, guys? I gotta tell you, I mispronounce words all the time in a song, and then somebody will put it out slow, and I didn't know that's what they were talking about. If I like the beat, and I don't know, I just never put an age on it. You know,
Yeah.
I don't understand that at all.
Well,
Because
people
I know
don't
when my
understand
daughter
how-
was growing up, she used to say to me, "Mom, do you know what they're singing about?" And I go, "Oh, don't tell me. I love this."
Well, you know, people just they don't understand metal music either. They think it's all well. You know how a lot of people are. It's just a bunch of screaming, a bunch of noise,
Yeah.
and you know they say that kind of stuff about other genres too. But you just gotta just give it a chance. Give it all a chance. You'd be surprised what you like. There's a new country singer out now that she just adores named Cooper Allen.
Oh, he's so sweet.
His songs are so catchy. It's
Yeah.
so cute, really. Some
Yeah.
of them. And I think he's going to be a big star. I like him too.
And you know, sometimes you don't want something that's dark, or you don't want something that's full of meaning, or it's going
Right.
to make me sit down and
You
cry.
just
and
want something
you
happy
just
and
want
silly.
something happy, something I don't know. At least I do.
To me, that's AC/DC though. AC/DC music just makes you feel good. It's just lively and happy. And I've even read some people say it all sounds alike to me. Well, some of them do sound like another one they've made, but it sounds good, and they've lasted almost 50 years. So I think they're onto something.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's great.
Exactly.
For all you out there that have children, have you noticed how fast they grow up now? My what does that say?
Thank you for using.
Don't be. They don't want this.
What is that?
It's an ad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, help me find it.
You might have to send us another invite. Entering the studio.
Yep. That means he doesn't have to. Because it's loading.
What's going on?
We just disappeared.
You're still connected.
Yeah.
You're still connected.
Yeah.
Just keep talking.
There we
Just keep
are.
talking.
Yeah.
You're still.
We're back.
Woo,
You know,
we're back.
our picture disappeared, the sound disappeared, everything just left. And now we got that big feedback again. Can you hear it, Jeff? Oh, we disappeared again.
Why is it doing that? We don't want
I don't know what
that.
you guys did. Just reconnect
We-
to the thing. You're,
we
you're
didn't even
still
move.
live.
Jeff, we didn't do anything. It's the StreamYard is trying to get me to connect to something.
Well, why did you disappear in the first place?
We don't know. We were just sitting here. She's holding the phone, and I'm holding my own hand.
And you just disappeared.
Yes.
Just like you didn't believe that thing was open.
I still don't believe you just disappeared either. Didn't you have a pop-up come up? I heard you. I was in the other room, but I had my ears in.
Yeah, and after the pop-up, it went blank. All right, and then I
Right,
got us back
because
into
you-
the studio, but then it popped off again. This is not good. Sorry, guys. Okay, but we should be
All
back.
right. Are you back?
Yeah, we're back again. Okay, see, we're just holding our own little hands, not doing nothing. Look, mine, no hands.
But what I started to say about kids was, My little granddaughter is 10, and she's all done with toys. She's 10. She's
Yeah.
in the electronic world. You guys probably can understand all that, but I buy a ton of toys. I love toys. But yeah, that hit me pretty hard.
We are getting feedback on our voices, Jeff. So I'm wondering if the people hear that too, because it's quite confusing. Hello,
Is Jeff still here?
Earth to Jeff.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I don't know what you guys did, but you basically have two
shit.
studios. Yes, you did. When
No,
the
we
pop-up
didn't.
came up, so when the pop-up came up, you didn't try to close it?
Jeff, we've got
Did
people.
you try to close it?
I don't think so.
Yes, you did. And then that's when you disappeared. And then you called in again. And if I close it, then you're going to lose your screen.
Well,
again.
EFOG3 said this is all good, so it's all good. And there's no feedback, so.
Oh, well, that's good.
Oh, thanks, guys. It will get.
How's that? Can you still hear then?
Yes.
Are you good?
Yes.
Everything good? Okay. I'm going to kick this other one out of the studio that you basically came in the studio twice. So I'm going to kick this one, and then you should be fine. Can you
All
hear
right.
me?
Yeah.
And your feedback should be gone now, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. You're good. Go ahead.
Always.
Continue.
All right. Shut up.
Guys, this will get better and better. I
Yeah.
swear to God. This is the first time we've been on our own. Maya said that her nephew started to talk about girls in love at 7.
Oh, my God. Well, her granddaughter once thought that this little boy was supposed to be her boyfriend
Oh, it was
because
so funny.
everybody she knew had a boyfriend, because her uncle he's not married, and he had a lady friend, and mom was married to dad, of course, her mom and dad, and this lady friend had a child her age, a boy. So she figured that one must be hers. That was going to be her.
Well, that's what
husband.
she asked.
They
me.
had to explain to
Is
her.
that my boyfriend? It was
No.
like, oh my God, no.
It was so funny.
I don't know.
Kids are funny though.
Oh, they are. They're
They
really
really are.
funny. But
Hey,
she's 10 and she loves Metallica and she likes
Queen.
AC/DC.
Yep.
Yeah,
AC/DC.
she gets into it. We get her.
Hey.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I don't know if you addressed this because I had to step away for a minute, but MA14M gave you a $5 donation, and it says, "Hey, Grannies, it's Margaret. A few months ago, I lost my dad's mom,
Oh.
and now I only have my dad's dad left. So I'm really glad to have gained 2 more here."
Oh,
Well, that is
thank
the
you,
most
honey.
precious thing you could say. Was so sorry about your loss.
Yes,
Life is hard. It is.
it is.
And thank you for the donation. That was very kind.
that is so nice because
Missed that on the chat.
yes, this
Sorry.
this cancer crap. It's expensive,
Yes.
and you have to fight for everything that you're entitled
Oh my
to.
God. Yes.
And they still don't want to give it to you.
Yeah.
But, you learn how to deal with it.
And like we say, when you're a member of the Granny Squad, you're one of our babies.
Oh,
You're
definitely.
automatically our grandchild, your mother, whatever role you see us in. Depending on
Exactly.
your age.
I love being a grandma.
Oh, I do too. I'm a great grandma too. Because we're both great grandmas, but I'm also a great grandma generationally.
Am I I'm not a
No,
grandma.
yes, you are. You're great. Marshall. I mean,
Oh,
and
yes, my
Marshall's
little
been great.
Ashton.
Yeah.
Yes,
my great grandson.
yes.
He's her great nephew.
Yeah.
And he's 9 now, but he said something to her one day, and his mom said, "That's your aunt. You need to call her Aunt Marcia, not Aunt Marshall." He calls her Marshall, but that's just between them. And she goes, "Actually, that's your great aunt." And she goes, "Actually, that's your great aunt." And he was so thrilled. He goes, "Oh, she's great. She is just great. That's my great. She's a great aunt. She's such a great aunt."
And he's
So,
just an adorable kid. He's
he
9
is
now,
nice.
but when he was probably 5 or 6, he called me Marshall instead of Marsha. And it was really funny. And his mom kept correcting him. And I said, "What do you want to call me?" And he said, "Marshall," because I laughed every time he said it. So I told her, "Mind your business."
And he still does. He
Yeah.
still calls her
And he's
Marshall.
9. It's really cute.
It is really
Who
cute.
was it that just mentioned our earbuds matched our matched our shirts?
Oh my God.
Oh,
That's
that
hilarious.
is cute. Oh, right here, Diana. It says, I love how your earbuds match our shirts.
Oh, we'll have to remember that next time we get ready to do something.
We have so many shirts, you guys. We
Oh,
are,
my
you
gosh.
know, buy them all the time and all the time.
When
But-
I fell and broke my arm, my daughter Melanie, who lives in Tennessee, came up to help me, and Granny Hayes. Oh my God, she purged our house of everything she thought wasn't necessary anymore, like 100 candles, which I guess that's not necessary. I don't know, but it gets down to the fact that we probably got close to 100 T-shirts a piece or something.
Oh,
But we wouldn't let her get rid of that stuff.
but we wear them
Yeah,
everywhere.
and we do. We wear these everywhere we go. It's just us, part of us.
Oh my God. Apex Gamer says, good, good to see us, but he said he lost his grandfather in February and then a dog of 13 years just a few weeks ago. And you guys, I am a firm believer. I don't care if it's a fish. If that is your heart,
Yep, and
you
you
know,
love them. They're
oh
family.
my God, it's just so sad. It is. It's. Oh well.
And
we're glad
I'm
to
a
see
firm
you.
believer that pets go to heaven too. But that's a religious thing that we don't delve deeply into on this channel. So but I think they do. I think you'll see them again too one day, if you could.
Well, my daughter had a cat and a big black cat, and she got him for a rescue, and had Dahlia for about 2 years, and then they found out Dahlia was a boy.
Yes,
It was so funny.
which is probably what we attribute to the fact he was so grouchy.
Yeah,
Everybody was
we used
calling
to say,
him
well,
Dolly.
everybody keeps saying he's a girl.
Yeah. people
So
call him
anyway,
Dolly.
he lived several more years, and then he got sick.
Yeah.
Well, she hasn't had any pets for a month or two. When she grew up in my house, of course, so she had a lot of animals growing up. She just adopted 2 black sisters.
Yes.
One is named Juniper, and the other one is named Chloe.
Clover.
That's the name
Yeah.
my granddaughter gave him. And it was just wonderful because she didn't want kittens. I feel like kittens have a better chance of being placed than grown up adults.
They do. They
Like
do.
if I had space, I would take care of senior animals, because a lot of times I've had friends that work with animals, and a lot of times somebody will have a dog for, let's say, 10 years, and it's too old, so they dump it somewhere and they go get a puppy.
I have a granddaughter. It lives in Texas that fosters dogs until they can be placed, and she has a lot of senior dogs and just handicapped dogs and just dogs in general. She'll take a 1 or 2 at a time. Plus, she has a dog and a cat of her own, so it's busy at her house. But that's special kind of people that can do that.
Yeah,
Because, it's like fostering children. Eventually, your point is to have them have a home, but it's got to be hard to let them go. It's got to be. So,
Well, what was so nice about that is the rescue that she went through, the man that took these 2 cats, and the cats were a little sick at the time, but they're all better and everything now. He said if somebody would take them together, he would pay one of the rehoming fees, and he
Yes.
did. So I thought that was wonderful.
It
And
was.
my daughter was going to pay the whole 300. She really wanted these sisters. She wanted 2 cats, but she didn't want to get one and then get another one and they hate each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't
like
know.
JoJo.
Oh, we're hearing Matt, her dog was 16 years old.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. And thank you, Chad, so much for stopping by. And then Cryptic Rage, my black cat is turning 11. Oh, I just
Oh.
love that. She got her from a shelter when she was 3 months old.
That's awesome.
And EFOC 3 love animals. Oh my God,
That's
yes.
awesome.
We grew up eating hamburger and roast
Yeah.
and pork chops.
And bacon.
We don't eat a ton of meat now. I wish we didn't eat it at all. I wish
know.
I never ate it. But that's not an excuse. It
Yeah.
was kind of just explaining, because I'll tell you, I'll sit here and cry about something and then go eat a hamburger. I forgot already, you know. But it's just, yeah, I don't know. I was not cut out to be a farmer, I'll tell you.
Oh no! If you can't do the farming from an air-conditioned living room, I'm not
Yeah.
doing it.
Well, I
We
couldn't-
didn't grow up with air conditioning. Not
Yeah,
at all.
I couldn't raise something and then eat it.
Yeah. No. Oh, no.
Nothing against anybody else who
Yeah.
does that. You guys don't ever think that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Because
not it.
farmers supply the whole
Oh
world.
my God,
you
yes.
know?
I think they should get tax breaks and all
Everything.
kinds of stuff.
Most definitely. That's for sure.
Positively pessimistic. Please, for the love of God, listen to the mirror.
The what? The mirror?
Oh, that's interesting. Jeff,
Uh-oh.
are you still there?
I don't think he is.
Yeah, we'll have to mention
We'll
that
just
to him.
yeah.
Yeah, because we are going to get back into the
I got
music. And,
Okay.
I'm going to spell the name of this group.
I got
okay?
it. I saw it.
Oh,
Oh, okay, you got it? Okay.
How about you guys? I mean, this person just made a suggestion. You have any suggestions? It doesn't have to be a group that we've never heard of, which is always appreciated though. Anything by anybody that you would like to hear us do. We're always open to suggestions. Sooner or later, we get around to some. There's a lot we never have done.
Yeah, because Granny Jeff there will call and talk about this great song Ronnie has out, or, you know, somebody has out, but don't you guys listen to it? So I don't, because I can't wait till we do this. Oh, listen, we got to tell Maya about this. She said, since you're reading now, I'd say it again. Bladewood is almost done with their second album. Prepare for the next year. We want you to know, Granny Jeff met Bloodywood.
Yeah.
Went to the concert and
I think it was in Chicago.
and met. Of course, now I'm brain dead on names.
Yeah.
You guys, please don't be mad at me about names.
The one Bloodywood concert he went to, he said that the guy that usually does the rapping part was not there. He was sick. But then when they went to Chicago, I think he met all of them.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
that was
They're, you guys out there, if you've never listened to Bloodywood, you
they're
should. They're
incredible.
fabulous.
They are.
They're
incredible.
big animal lovers too.
Yes, they are.
And they're real good dealing with mental health issues. They've helped people with that. I mean, these are just some really nice guys. Really beautiful. I mean, there's not just beautiful music. There's the, the rage and all that too.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just beautiful. It
Yeah.
really is.
Most definitely. And they ain't hard to look at, ladies. Not at all. They're a handsome group.
And guys,
Yeah. I know we've never decided what Miss Galicia's first name is. M-A-I. If it's May, if it's Mai.
Yeah.
But she campaigned for Bloodywood.
Yes.
For us to do them 2.5 years ago. And we just never would get around to it, And finally, Jeff checked them out and he goes, we got to do this. They're great. And she was right.
Now,
And-
who was the young man that died today? You were talking about was
Yes.
from Spirit Box?
Yes, the bass player.
Yeah, we wanted to ask you about
from
that.
Spirit Box. I'm so bad with names. I've forgotten
Now,
his
did
name.
you say he wasn't still with the group? He used
No,
to be?
he said he was their bass player from 2018 to 2022. He left under good circumstances. He was just branching out a little on his, his own career, and he was still good friends with them. And they're just devastated. He passed away, and I don't know what if he was ill or what it was. But he wasn't an old man. He looked really young to me.
So if anybody
And now I
knows
can't
anything,
think of his name, and I'm so sorry, but
and if you know anything about that, would you tell us?
yes.
Oh,
Yes. We just send our love and our prayers to his family and his fans. It's a sad thing, especially
It
when a younger
is.
person passes.
Yeah, our little Grady M there, she's gonna turn 20,
20
and
years
she goes and sees so many bands, and she goes with Granny Jeff,
old. Yeah,
and
her
they
dad.
have just a great time.
Can you believe that? How many 20-year-old, 19-year-old kids nowadays even want to be seen in public with their dad and their mom? She is real tight with her family. She's a very traditional person, very intelligent young woman. And you've seen her. She's drop dead gorgeous.
And she's
she
so
doesn't realize
open-minded.
it.
She just loves. She
She's a
gives
nice
everybody
girl.
a chance. It's so nice.
She's a
You
nice
know.
person. They've done a great job raising a
Yes,
great
they
girl.
have.
And actually, they have a son too, and he's older than she is, and he's in his 30s, and he's a great kid, Michael. Yeah, they're good parents.
That 42 old mama. Oh, that's so nice. Nice. She put. Oh my gosh, I have missed you so much.
Yeah.
It's so awesome to see you both. It is so nice to hear from you.
Yes,
It's
it
so
is.
nice to hear from all of you guys.
It is. It's so nice that every time we say we're going to do a live stream, even after several months, you guys are right here.
Yeah, because I get so sad, and I think maybe they don't remember us anymore.
Yeah.
Or
Exactly.
it gets all mushy and.
Yeah, I said something stupid Saturday. I said, I've never really done anything like, never been anywhere, never done anything. I said, really never left my mark. I said, I've had a good life, but it's just been an ordinary life. Jeffrey goes, yeah, you're only known all around
I said that with
the
Jeff.
world.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. How can you say
And
that?
I'm like, I forgot about that freaking internet, because once we're out there, we're out there.
Yeah,
so
because
we're long gone. You guys can still watch us. Isn't that great?
There's just wonderful people that we've been able to talk to,
Yes.
and hopefully inspire to feel better about whatever it was.
And we've even had the opportunity to converse just on very light levels with like Dickie Allen, from Infant Annihilator, Alex Terrible, said
Corey,
a couple things. Corey Taylor,
Corey Taylor's wife.
Yeah, Corey Taylor's wife also, and just a few people like that. But who would have ever thought that two grannies from mid Michigan would have a conversation at all with Alex Terrible? It was nuts.
It was interesting because I had to go to the pharmacy and pick up medication for her. So I'm just sitting there, and I didn't have on a band shirt that day. Waiting, and this young guy comes in, and he's got these dreads, and just his attire. I stereotyped him, and I looked over and I asked him if he knew about King 810, because and he did. He knew David, the head guy. He plays rugby with him. But what I'm getting at is it was so cute because we were talking back and forth and things were going real good. And then a few months later, he looked at me and he goes, well, I got to be honest. I'm not stereotyping you either, but I never thought I'd be sitting here talking about Alex the Terrible with you. We started laughing. And I said, that's because the world is a small place, and
King 810 is out on another cross-country tour in the United States now. I think their first show is on the 1st of August. Not exactly sure where it's at. I don't remember. I can't keep up with them. But, if you guys check their schedule, if they're in a city near you, I know you enjoyed the show if you went. I know you would. You got to look them up. They get better all the time. They've been a band a long time, but they still improve and morph themselves from one thing to another.
And like I said, when we have a family get together, it's interesting because, well, of course, Jeff's in the news business. His wife is in the news business. We have all kinds of people, very interesting people.
Yes, really.
And it's just so funny to look across the room, and there sits Gene, from growling to, he's just Gene.
Gene, just gentle-hearted, big guy.
David's just David to me. And
exactly.
It's just, it's just so much fun.
And then after they return home at the end of August, they got about a day home, and then they're leaving for Australia. Yes. And they'll be in Australia for 2 weeks, I think.
Yes. Only thing I don't like about Australia is the spiders. They scare the heck out of me, and I guess they're everywhere.
Yeah, that's what Gene said. He was. We have a picture of him holding a small koala bear in his arms.
He's
you
a
know.
big animal lover.
Yes,
too.
he is. And he happened to glance up,
Oh,
and the
I
trees
would
almost
heart
met
attack.
each other with spider webs from one tree to another, just thousands of spiders. I guess they're everywhere in Australia. He wasn't real happy with that. But he said, other than that, Australia is one of his favorite places to perform.
Oh, I love this question. Apex Gamer, if you could meet a person, any band member, dead or
Ugh.
alive, who would it be? For me, it would be John Lennon.
Yes, it
Definitely
would be John Lennon.
Lennon.
And for me, I would be fighting one that I saw. It's either Elvis or Freddie. It
Yeah.
just is. I don't know what I would do. I don't even want to face that possibility, because I wouldn't know who to choose.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Oh, and then
I wouldn't mind meeting John Lennon. He was quite a person.
Oh, he really was. I know
Beautiful
in his
songs.
early days, he had his problems, but God, so did I.
I mean,
And he
everybody
wasn't
did.
real good to his first son. And I get that. I don't approve of that or anything because I have I used to teach cosmetology, and I have a student that he just hates that I like John Lennon so much. And he just doesn't get it that we don't all start out perfect. We
Yes.
do things that maybe we regret. And you just can't be that bad guy and write Imagine. You just can't.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it's one of my favorite songs. And I know a lot of people don't like Imagine. They don't like it because, he says there's no religion. There's no reason for a war.
Yeah.
And he's not saying, I mean, I don't think he was religious, but he's not saying to hate God. That's not what he's saying.
Yeah.
And I just totally get it.
He's just saying, just imagine there was nothing to argue
fight
about. Nothing. Not religion, not politics, not sex, not your place in
Nothing,
society,
yeah.
nothing. Just imagine. And that would be total peace right there. And he just wanted people to try to imagine that is what I get from it. My favorite Beatles song is In My Life. And he wrote that too. And it's very nostalgic song. And people can't understand how somebody who was only 25 years old at the time could write a song like that. Because it sounds like a 75-year-old man looking back on
Sure.
his life, And it's a beautiful song too. They were phenomenal, no doubt about it. And have you seen Ringo Starr lately, 84 years old, running across the stage and jumping around like a kid? I don't get it. I can't even get from here to the kitchen without breaking my arm.
Oh no. Crypt of Rage. I clean up spider webs most times. I'm Australian.
Oh my God.
I absolutely love almost every actor from Australia. I love the accent.
Yeah.
But
I
I
do too.
am, gotta be honest, I am scared of spiders.
I'm not scared of them, but they're just not my favorite thing.
No, I'm scared of them. I
And-
don't,
But if we're talking like tarantulas
and I don't like
big hairy ones, well,
but I don't like
They make me
games of
nervous.
anything. I don't
Yeah,
like
games
games
of
of bugs. I
spiders.
just can't do them. Oh.
Hey, Granny.
yes.
I know you've been over this a few times, but you might have missed this one. Miss Frog Lover.
Uh-huh.
She said, "May I ask? I wonder how you know each other. Are you two related, or are you just two good friends?"
Aw.
I was born
Well, come
77 years ago almost.
on.
And 5 years later, to my aghast, she came home from the hospital. She's my sister. She's the youngest one in our family. We had an older sister that's gone now, and we have a brother in between us. But yeah, she's my sister. She's 5 years younger than I am, and she's got the white hair. Go figure.
Yeah, I started getting this crap when I was like 19. And then after COVID, I don't know. And I wasn't teaching anymore, wasn't doing hair anymore. I just, and then she got sick. I just got busy and just let it turn white.
And I love it. I think it's
Did
beautiful.
it ever turn white?
Yeah, a lot of people don't think well, really and truly, if I say black, she says white. If I say up, she says down. If I say good, she says bad. We are total opposites, except kind of when you get to the point where, be kind or be quiet. We
like-
both promote peace and unity and fairness and love. And I mean, we just, it's like Rodney King said, can't we just all get along? Gosh, you don't have to like everybody, but you should respect them. That's all there is.
Yeah,
to
if you can
that.
just do that, And in me, like if I'm on Facebook or something and there's something there I don't like, I just scroll by it.
Yes. Yeah.
Now there was a time when I would answer and argue, and I'd be
It's
like,
because we would like somebody to see another point of view, but sometimes it's just fruitless. They just
yeah,
not gonna
and
listen.
not everybody has to like what I like, you
Yeah.
know, and I'm not going to go to your page when you're telling me how much you don't like something and tell you to like it. I mean,
See,
I
that's
just,
JoJo back there. Everybody.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
this is the one that's 17, and she's
Hey, guys, can
wondering
you
what
hear me?
we're doing.
Yes.
I just wanted you to say goodnight to Nora. She's going to bed.
Oh, good
She
good
said
night,
night,
goodnight.
Nora. We love you, sweetie.
Have sweet
Kisses.
dreams.
Kisses.
Dream about cupcakes.
Yes. We'll see you again next time, baby. Okay, come on in. Say hello.
Yeah, you can do that.
I don't know if you guys can hear her, but she's talking.
Oh, she is a talker.
What you doing, little lady? See my princess.
And you say something to her, she'll say something back to you.
Yeah.
She'll do this for 5 minutes until you stop talking. She's a sweet girl.
Would love to get to meet Nora someday.
Oh, yes.
She's such a sweet little girl.
I wish I could run a big Ford Stadium and meet all you guys.
Oh, heck yeah. Right after the Lions won the Super Bowl. Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, yeah. My
They-
son doesn't live too far from, is it Ford Field where they're doing that?
Yeah, in Detroit.
In Detroit. He didn't have tickets because he works all the time. He didn't have tickets to go inside for their camp, but he actually can stand.
Yeah.
He lives not far from there. He can walk there.
Yeah.
And he can stand there and watch 'em,
Well, he went
you
to
know.
the draft this year.
Oh, he
This
had a
draft was
great
in
time at
Detroit,
that
and
draft.
He just
Yeah.
had a ball.
His girlfriend and him went, and she had tickets from this big company she works for, and so they got to stay at the, what's it, the Hyatt? I don't know, some big hotel down
Yeah.
there where all the players stayed at. So they got to meet and see. It was exciting. So many
Oh,
things.
yeah.
And his son went down there too, and they spent the day together, and they had quite a good time.
Yes. It was quite a spectacular. I guess Detroit put on quite a show. You know, people that live around the country, all they hear is the bad things about Detroit, the blight, the crime, the unemployment. It's a big city. It has all that. It has a lot of it because there's over 4 million people there. But Detroit is a great town.
And you can
Detroit
jump on
isn't-
those little scooters or ride
Yes,
all around.
Detroit's full of old theaters
Yeah.
and all kinds of venues and great sports teams and restaurants. And Detroit's an awesome city. Don't believe anything else. It is an awesome city.
It
And
really
I'm getting
is.
cat hair on my nose. That's
Yeah.
what I keep doing.
It's so much fun. My
Yes.
son and his girlfriend Allie, who was such a sweetheart, took me to all these different places. You know,
Yeah.
the Eastern Market and just
Oh yeah,
all
that's a
these
great
places. He knows where everything.
When we went to see Ronnie, which is
Yes.
over 2.5 years ago now, that was in Detroit. It was at the Fisher. Was it Fisher? Yeah.
yeah.
Fisher Theater. Beautiful old building. Absolutely gorgeous.
It
Yeah,
was
it
at
was
State
fun.
Theater.
What's that?
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, the Fillmore. It used to be called.
Oh,
State
so
Theater.
Fillmore,
It was at
yeah,
Fillmore.
not the Fisher.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, there's like I said, there's so many of them. The Fox, there's just so many. The Opera House, beautiful old buildings down there.
That was
great
really
time.
nice.
Great.
I know Ronnie likes to argue, but I love him. I think he is so talented.
Oh, he's
If
very
his
talented.
attitude makes you mad, okay, but you can never ever say that man is not talented.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my
Absolutely.
gosh. I think that his girlfriend, who was a beautiful woman, and
Yes, she
she's
is.
good at her wrestling and all that. The thought that he could just sit there and look at her and sing to her and
Yeah.
play the piano, how beautiful is that?
That's
you
the
know?
truth.
And I love all these little birds and his dogs. And
Yeah.
I
He's quite a character. He is.
oh, I never know about this.
What's that?
Diana Zovic said, "Are you guys going to do Popular Monster Part 2?"
Oh, why? didn't know about it either.
I didn't either. See, we don't get to do anything. Jeff won't let us. We're grounded from all the good stuff.
Yes. I'm on YouTube all the time, but I have to skip by.
Yeah,
stuff and-
because we're going to get back to this. This is our intro, just to make sure somebody wants us to be back.
Yes. We so appreciate you showing up. Just you don't know. Because anytime you do a live, I mean, doesn't mean that there's going to be somebody to talk to.
Yeah,
And
especially
there
when he
always
said it's
is.
not the talent I have the problem with, it's the way he talks to people. I
Yeah,
love his music.
he. I think he's got a childish attitude sometimes.
Well, I
but
think,
he
yeah.
is who he is, and I can't change him. Only he can change him.
but you know what? I still think he's wonderful because sometimes, like he had his little spat with Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, he finally squashed that.
Yeah,
Yeah, fine.
yeah.
Now if he can squash that one with that crazy Sebastian character.
Oh, that Sebastian Bach likes
Yeah.
to fight with everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't care for him. I can't defend him. I just don't care for him. I think he looks for people to argue with, you know. It's just silly, but not everybody's going to like everybody, and, you know, that's too bad. Oh, for everybody that's saying hi to us, and it's been a while, thank you so very, very much.
Exactly.
So excited that you guys came.
We really, truly are. It's from the heart.
And almost
You guys
got
are
it
the
right
best.
tonight. Almost until,
We disappeared. And
yeah.
got accused of sabotaging. My son Jeff is very, very patient.
I have it on film.
Oh, stop it! He's got it on.
What was that
Stop
other
it.
thing that one time you had it on film
He
too?
said I said "buh." I was going to say a word, "buh,"
Oh, I remember
and
that
he
now.
goes, he said, you know, you said something. I said, "What I say?" He goes, "I don't know what you said." You said "buh."
But,
I didn't say "buh." He goes, "I have it on film."
oh, it's so funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's in the bloopers. You got
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever watched our bloopers, but honest to God, you know they are funny. We even go back and watch them ourselves once in a while. Can't believe how
if
stupid
you
we
ever
can
are
act.
really sad
Yes.
and in whatever is bothering you, you know it's not going to get better right away. Turn them bloopers on;
Yeah.
they will crack you.
There's a
up.
part 1 and a part 2.
Oh,
and
my
it's just
God.
natural. It's just us being us. But when we look back, we think, oh my God, how could we be so stupid?
Yes,
They're so
that is
silly.
just nuts.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun. But we have a ball recording songs. We do.
Why don't we watch them right now?
We could. They're not that long.
All right, give me a second.
He's going to put up one of our blooper reels. I love the one with the manscaping.
Oh my God, that was something else. I just wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
You guys got to realize there is so much on the internet and so much in the world that I don't teach anymore. I'm basically taking her to doctors all the time. I don't know nothing anymore. And
And I never did.
and there's just a couple things that popped up when it ended up on the bloopers that I just didn't know was just common knowledge. It
Yes.
was out everywhere.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
so
honest to God, I
funny.
do. Uh-oh. I think we're going to it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you in the middle of whatever you were saying. I
No,
was
that's
just
fine.
bringing it up. But, yeah,
Which one are you
here
going
it
to do? 1 or 2?
is. One.
Okay.
Love that.
Hey, what's up there, groovy people? This is Granny Hayes.
And I'm not a king.
And together, are we recording?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, because I didn't see you get to do that. All right, here we go.
Wild Eye sounds very familiar to me. We haven't done that one, have we?
What's up, groovy people?
Oh, no, you caught me.
Oh.
Okay.
That's what's up. Oh my God.
What was that?
No. We just know that we really like it. I can't help it. It's the face he's
Try not to.
I can't look at it.
Ozzy, get off of that table. Oz, get out.
Two rockin' bubbles now we're
Oh
ready.
my God, 2 rockin' bubbles. I'm so
This
tired.
is the last one.
But we're hoping to remind you that if you don't, I just that all up. I don't.
rockin' babushkas wanted to prevail.
Okay, remember the name of
We
the
gotta do it
thing.
again.
I
My ears
can't
are
see.
popping off.
And until next time, love you, babies.
That sounds good to me. Hey, what's up there, groovy people? This is Granny Hayes
And I'm Nana King.
without her earbuds.
Don't pay attention to any of this.
Oh my god. Hey, what's up there, groovy people? This is Granny Hayes.
And I'm Nana King.
And together I forgot what I was doing.
And together, well, today we're going to do something by Rob Zombie. It's called Never Gonna Stop. That,
You called him
Rob.
Rod. It's
That's
Rod.
that's what I said, Rob.
No,
You
you
said
said
Rod.
Rod.
Oh, well, I thought I said Rob.
But you said Rob.
He's got
Because I'm looking right at it. I got it on tape.
Hey, what's up, groovy people? This is Granny Hayes.
And I'm Nana King.
And together we make up two rockin' grannies.
Yes, we do, babies. We really, truly do. Well, today, babies, we're going to go with this guy by the name of Rob Zombie. That's because I called him Rod Zombie. And now I got the Rob, but not the zombie.
Rob Zombie.
Yes. Rob. Rob.
Should we go back and do it again?
Yes.
Holy sh**.
In the wrong email address. I mean,
Ask a credit. We won't answer, but ask a credit. We'll give you the wrong advice and the wrong answer. So don't ask me. What do you think who are you? Some kind of joker? Hey, groovy people.
wait, she stepped on you. Go. You said a word right when she started talking. I don't know what you said. You looked at her, you went, and she's like, trust me, it's on tape.
And we're so excited to tell you about a new segment that we're going to be doing.
Yep, it's called Ask. Ask two rockin' grannies dot gmail. No, it's wrong. It's not.
So close.
There was an extra dot in there. I turned it on for a minute and see what it was. There's an ad on there. I don't think that's. What the hell?
Did you hear that?
I can't hear anything.
Oh my god!
This guy just says there's nothing worse than nicking your ball sack. He's shitting himself. Are you going to leave that in there?
No, that's a commercial.
Yeah, that's.
You just pause it from here.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh.
Snacking your nuts. What is that?
My guess is you're probably watching a commercial for something called Manscaped.
Yes.
Yep.
I ain't never seen no like that.
Told
Oh
you
my
we have
God.
fun.
Oh
We
my
have a
God.
lot of fun.
Okay, you guys, we're not going to get political at all. I don't want to know if you like Kamala Harris or if you like Trump. I don't want to know that. But you guys can understand from this blooper why I like her laugh. Because I don't know. I know it can irritate, my laugh can irritate a lot of people, but we have so much fun
Yes.
doing these videos. And the bloopers are necessary because and that one thing was about, what is it called?
Manscaping.
Manscaped. And I didn't know anything
Me
about
either.
that. I
Never heard of
just
it.
didn't know.
And
And-
when he started talking,
Yeah, I didn't know what was
it was
happening.
crazy. It was
Oh my
crazy.
God, it was funny.
We were kind of dumbstruck there.
Terry, let me see. Ertz wants to know how we got the idea to listen to heavy music and then put it on YouTube. Actually,
It was Jeff.
it was Granny Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff, you can answer that one.
Are you there? Are you there?
Are you still here?
Hello.
Yeah, tell him where you got the idea from.
Well, I got the idea because I had been watching reaction videos myself, and I thought they were fun, and I liked the whole concept. and naturally I thought I would love to do this, but I've heard a lot of, the classic songs. I mean, obviously I could start fresh from any new songs, but all the classic stuff that people like to hear you listen to, like Metallica, Slayer, and whatnot. Um, I knew all that stuff, so I started thinking, who could I get? Who would be fun to put in front of a camera, and that would have an open mind and really listen to it. And I suggested to the grannies that they do it, and they fought me for quite a while
Yes.
on it.
We
A
just
good
didn't think
what 6
anybody
months
wanted it.
I
easily.
think it was closer than a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe even a
Yeah,
year
it was like a year.
before I
'Cause
talked you into it.
I couldn't believe that anybody would listen to us.
And then, like I say, that very first one we ever did, Master of Puppets, Metallica,
Oh.
we were sitting there, like that farmer and his wife with the pitchfork, that famous painting. That's how we looked. We looked like we were going to be shot any minute. We didn't look at each other. It was
Well, see, in the beginning,
such a great
I
song.
can't even remember what I said. And I insulted this guy. It was political.
Yeah.
He didn't
So
agree
we got-
with me.
yeah.
And it wasn't even a bad thing. And he got really, really mad and said he was going to not be a fan anymore, and he was leaving, and I was just a horrific person. And so I was a little afraid to keep going. And well, now I'm okay. I just know not what to talk about.
Yes.
But I think he overreacted a little bit too.
That too.
I mean, I felt real bad, and Jeff goes, he probably wasn't even a real soldier. But see, when you tell me something, I believe you. I mean, he acted like he was this giant colonel that, I wouldn't even breathe air if it wasn't for him. And how dare I say that?
I don't know, but if you look at the big picture in the greater scheme of things, we have had maybe 1% of bad.
Oh,
Bad
yes,
feedback.
we've been so
You guys
blessed.
have been so good, to
Nice
us.
about it.
Nice about
I
things.
think it'd be even less than 1%.
It might be, yeah, compared to
It's
194,000.
really surprising
subscribers.
because I warned them. I was like, just there's some a-holes out there on the internet. Somebody's just going to be a jerk or a troll. Don't let it, don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was really surprised at how little. I mean, it's still
Yes.
to this day, it's very
Yes.
little. Every once in a while, there's some smart ass comment, but for
Yeah.
the most part, it's everybody being cool. And I mean, the metal community is already cool with each other anyway,
Yes.
and they've embraced you, and so everybody
last time-
loved it.
We came back.
Feel
This
like
guy goes,
farewell tours.
he goes, oh, you're still alive?
Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah.
I go, God, you're a sweetheart, aren't you?
I can't
See,
believe you're
as
still alive.
unfortunate as it is, I expected a lot of
Yes,
snarky
you're right.
comments like that.
You're right.
But luckily, that's extremely rare.
Yes,
Yes.
and that's so nice that
It
it is.
really
It
is.
is rare.
It
Yeah,
really is.
'cause that's
Like I say,
just
you guys have just
crazy.
blessed us in so many ways. You have no idea. None at all.
Well, I'll tell you. Maya wants to know: are we ever going to do another Granny Award show? That was really good.
I don't know.
I was asking Jeff,
Yeah.
but
Are you there,
it's an
Jeff?
awful
Sorry,
lot.
it took a second. I couldn't unclick the
Oh,
microphone.
It is an awful lot of work for him.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it's a lot of work, but who knows? You never know. But I mean, I can't even imagine the logistics of doing this over the internet. But anything can be done. I mean, we put on newscasts from home during the
That's
pandemic.
true.
So,
This is
That's
true.
true. During the pandemic, he was editing
you never know.
from home,
Yeah.
from his office at home. It's crazy.
Well, she's doing a lot better. Nana King was not doing well there for a while, and a lot of the stuff to make her better to fight her cancer makes her worse in other areas. And the oncologists, they're just learning. With everybody, this disease is different. And so we're getting there, though. But she sees every type of doctor except a psychiatrist. And I won't let her go there. Then she won't do this anymore. But no.
well,
but,
the thing about it is, I do a type of chemo, and it's called Vidasa. And it isn't the chemo drip that you see so much in TV and stuff. It's shots in the abdomen. Oh, them things can hurt sometimes. But anyhow, what I'm trying to say is I've had neuropathy in my feet for a long time and osteoarthritis in my knees. And after I fell, it got so bad. I can hardly walk right now, guys. I got a walker. I can hardly get around. It's getting worse and worse. And so they finally realized, actually it was Mel from Tennessee, as we call her, my daughter Melanie, told me that her friend's 16-year-old daughter had just finished a round of chemo, and God bless her, and her hands and her feet were full of neuropathy now, and that chemo causes neuropathy. Well, already having it, it's made it worse. And we talked with the oncologist, and he didn't even know that. He looked it up, and he said, "Yeah, it can do that. That could be why you were falling." I fell like 6 times in 4 months, and the thing about it is, I had no warning. I just go down.
Yeah, and we'd be talking, and then she was gone, and
And that one time, it was very, I don't know how I escaped breaking my hip. I did break my arm, my elbow. I was in a cast. That was a lot of fun.
It's been quite the ordeal.
It's been
but we're learning more about this, and on a higher, a better point.
Yes.
And she does get to see a neurologist, which will address the neuropathy. And so we're still very optimistic.
It's just like I tell my family all the time. From the waist up, I'm about 40, but from the waist down, I've been dead for at least 6 months now. I'm worthless. It's crazy, but it is what it is, and you just gotta work with it and trust your doctors and trust whoever you call God and let it be.
Patrick Landra said, after losing my mom to cancer almost 4 years ago, the only thing I can wish you is just health to the max. And
Thank you.
Continue to rock on.
Thank you, Patrick.
And that's all we can do. I mean, it's really crazy, the things that happen to you. And our family, everybody has had cancer except my brother and myself. And either the end of August or the 1st of September, I get these nodules cut off my thyroid. And it's funny, I have a great ear, nose, and throat specialist. She's wonderful. And I told her, I says, now you can't mess my throat up. I have to be able to do my show.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it ain't nothing compared to this, though.
It's just, that's why we always tell you, don't buy into that golden years. That's BS. There's no such thing as golden years. It's nice to grow old. It really is, because it beats the alternative of not being here at all. But those golden years, no. If it ain't one ache, it's another pain. If it isn't this, it's that.
Our joke
other
is,
things.
I always tell the family, don't ask us how we are unless you have about an hour.
Exactly.
And they just laugh. It's just...
don't ever ask.
And my other thing is, God, I can't stand old people, because I don't like grouchy. I don't like grouchy old people. I just don't
stand old people.
And we go up to the clinic, and they're sick, yes, but sometimes they're just plain mean too. And those nurses are so sweet.
They are.
And there's this one nurse, and she's not a nurse. She's an assistant, and she don't want to share the cookies, and I don't think that's right. Yeah. When I taught and I brought cupcakes, or I brought candy to the class, you could have as much of that crap as you wanted. And this lady believes you get one. Well, I don't know if that woman didn't have any more food at home, or if she just loved cookies. I don't know.
Yeah, she took 2, and she's
already had 1. Yeah. And I was like,
me.
I says, well, I'm going to bring a lot of stuff up there. She can have as much of it as she wants.
But you know what? That lady didn't put that other cookie back either.
She kept that cookie. That's what I need. And the lady I'm talking about is older than me. She's still working. It's like, oh boy. Thank you guys so much, Rebecca Milliton, for wishing us good health. Because if you don't have your health, you've got nothing.
No, you really don't. You really don't.
You've got to stay healthy.
And you have to kind of sneak up on old age, because it sneaks up on you, let me tell you. And you kind of sneak up on it and kind of look at it for what it is. And if you can't get up and clean your house from top to bottom in one day anymore, you just can't do it. You've got to accept that. Do what you can do. There's always tomorrow. That dirt ain't going no damn way.
Well, see, I'm the type of person that I always work 2 or 3 jobs. Seriously, Or if I only work 2 jobs, I would come home and I would do this, this, and this. Well, I'm starting to realize I can't do it all in one day anymore. And I don't know why. I had felt I had to,
Yeah.
but I'm
When
just,
you're working, you kind of feel like you have to because your time is limited. But once you know, of course, we might as well have a job. Both of us, we're going every day.
yeah, this is true.
Because of me, but still, she's had a hard time too adjusting to the fact that she ain't, Speedy Gonzalez anymore, or whatever.
Oh, special needs. Samantha says it's a battle for sure, but I have to say you do look great. Well, thank you, even if you're kidding.
Thank you. Lie to me, honey. I don't care.
Oh my God.
That's very
just,
sweet,
Samantha.
Yeah.
Because it can always be worse. That's the sad
Yes.
part.
Yes.
Things
It
can
really
always
can.
be
I
worse.
always say that when we go to the clinic, we see all those people
Oh,
sitting in the
boy.
chairs on the chemo drip, takes 2-3 hours, makes them sick, takes out their hair. Oh my God. See, you get all these people.
Yeah, and when I see a young person, oh my God, it tears my heart out. I mean, that person could get well and go in remission. But
Yeah.
when I see him sitting there, it just tears me up. And oh my God, I can't watch a St. Jude's commercial.
Yeah.
This sounds so ridiculous. But when I was about 16 or 17, I didn't know that children got cancer.
Yeah.
And I thought, what are they talking
Boy, you
about?
just think it's an old person.
Yeah, I was like, what are
you
they
know?
talking about? That's a little kid.
Yeah.
Oh, that about did me in. It's just, oh my goodness.
At the cancer clinic, when a person completes chemo and they're essentially cancer free, of course, they've got to be watched for years and studied, but cancer free, they ring this bell. They get to ring this bell, and everybody up there cheers. It's just great.
It is
Love
great.
to hear that bell ring.
It is great, I'll tell you.
But like I always say, I'm always quoting our mother. She had if our mother was alive, she'd be like 105 years old, so because we're not young. But she had a lot of great old sayings. And one of them is, as long as I wake up on the right side of the dirt, it's a good day. And she's right. She's very right. Of course, when I was a kid, I was like, what is that damn woman talks about?
Yeah, I never know what you meant.
But yeah, that is the truth.
Yeah. It's kind of good that you guys should sit down and talk to your grandparents. Talk to an older person,
Yes.
as long as you're not mean.
I used to take my one granddaughter. I'm real close with my firstborn granddaughter. She's 33 now, but we used to ride up and down the main street in Flint, which is not at all what it used to be. But I'd tell her this was here, and that building used to be this, and we used to go to movies right here, and just show her places and stuff about that town, and tell her about the good times and the good places. She's never forgotten that stuff. And I would be playing the Temptations every time I get in her car. She puts the Temptations in, and we just sing on down the road.
It's really cute because my grandson just turned 30. He's sold their merch and helped organize videos and
videos.
Yeah, and he's a photographer too.
Yeah.
And he's just always been a wonderful kid. Well,
He is.
I never would let him watch what was that show with The Simpsons?
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't want him to learn all that stuff from me, but of course my son, his dad, and my daughter-in-law at the time, they let him watch it. But he got in trouble once at daycare because he what was it he did? He wouldn't take a snack. And I guess Bart kept pulling his pants down and go, look at the mud, look at the mud. Anyway, he got in a lot of trouble.
because he thought he could be Bart.
Yeah. And anyway, he always has loved horror movies, like me. And I wouldn't take him to those. I didn't want to be the reason he turned into a serial killer. But he's like his grandma. I love that stuff too. And I'm not one. But he can tell you the producer's name, the director's name, the actors, all that stuff,
He sure can.
He's such a sweetheart.
He really is.
He will come and take me. He took me to see the new Planet of the Apes show, and he always reminisces and always laughs about. I took him to see the Time Machine, and there was these monsters in that movie, and he was like 12 or 11. he could have even been 10. And he goes, "Oh, Grandma, do we have to leave?" And I said, "We can stay. We'll stay." But yeah. And then he took me to see Abigail too. I love that vampire.
He took
That
us to
was
see
great.
a crazy, both of us, to see a crazy, what's that guy's name? Nicolas Cage movie where he was.
Oh yeah, that was so
vampire.
cute. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really Remington or
I don't remember the name of
something
it.
like that. It was really
Yeah,
cute.
it was good. And I'll
Neil
tell
Lexicon, I'm sorry, Linda.
you-
He said he would like to see Flint back in the day. I've heard lots about
Oh.
stories. Oh, it was.
it was a great city.
Yeah.
It was, and it's heartbreaking. Now it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's still some nice neighborhoods there. Not elite neighborhoods, but
No,
nice
no.
ones. Some that used to be.
They tried to build up
But-
the downtown, but see, it's nice enough to still have the creme,
Yes.
that big race,
Yes.
and it's nice enough to still do back to the bricks.
Yes.
So that's really
Yeah.
wonderful. That really is. They used to have the big golf tournament. Remember that?
Yes. The one at Warwick Hills in
Yes.
Grand Blanc, right, which is right outside of Flint,
Yeah.
and they had that huge Buick sponsored golf tournament where all the pros would come. But then Buick pulled out of Flint, and then eventually they pulled out their golf tournament. And so I'm like, adios, God.
Yeah.
Because Buick, General Motors, to me was always acted like they built Flint, and that's bullshit. Flint built General Motors, and that's all there is to that. But life goes on.
Renfield, that was the movie.
Renfield,
I
yes.
said Remington. I'm
Yes.
always doing that.
It was funny though. Pretty good.
Goodbye, Patrick Landry. I'm so glad that you stopped by and said hi.
Yes. Good night, Patrick. Have a nice one.
I'll tell you, it's just so nice to hear you guys from
It
you
is.
and
It is.
see you guys. And
I'm surprised Janet's not here tonight.
Yeah.
Janet Williams. She must be she's working or something. She couldn't
yeah.
or she'd be on. She's just one of our old faithfuls, always with us.
Ooh, Terry wants to know how the Flint water situation is these days. There's still so much of it they haven't fixed. They just kind of swept it under the rug, and
Yeah.
the governor of that time got away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They replaced a lot of
A lot
maybe
of
I should put it this way. They did replace a lot of the pipes, but there's a lot of really sick people that are
Mhm.
still sick from this.
Yes.
And they're not, the one little boy, he made it on Time Magazine. His skin was so bad.
Mhm.
And then we know several, grown-up women, they're still real sick from this
Exactly.
water. And they still go to Lansing, but see, it doesn't get the coverage it should get.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, see, it's got a lot of lower income people. Oh, I won't get political. I'm sorry. So it's not what it should be. We'll just say that. Oh my goodness. Apex Gamer says, what time is it where you are? It's 2:36 a.m. there in the UK.
Oh my
It is 9:37
the day
here.
before.
Yeah.
You're into tomorrow for
Oh
us right now.
yeah.
Right now it's still let's see, Monday. Yeah, Monday, and you're into Tuesday morning. So you see. That's crazy. I love the time changes.
Dancing Leo 94. Thank you for saying hello. He did give us laptops, gosh darn it. Yes, he did.
Who?
Jeff.
Oh,
Or iPads
Yeah.
to do this with. Oh, we're such goofballs.
we just got to get back into the swing of thing. And
Yeah.
understand. Hello.
As I told you.
Well, I
Oh
know
my
I
God.
wasn't saying that you didn't give us laptops, but they died before we even got off the live stream. Remember?
We
No.
were supposed to.
Yeah, you said they were just old and probably just the battery. Probably they needed to be plugged in while we were looking at them. Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll get it working for you.
I know you will.
I can't believe we did this good.
Yeah, Jeff's only had 2 heart attacks and 6 strokes tonight.
Yeah.
Other than that,
It wasn't so much you guys. It was like I just didn't understand why we're having the problems that we're
Yeah.
having.
Sure.
I'm
I'm surprised you
and then-
figure it all out every time.
Well, that's the hard part is trying to figure it out from here. But you guys help me. You tell me what's going on there, and then we
At
just
least I
figure it
can
out.
plug it all up now.
Right, exactly. So and the more you do this, the
Yeah.
you'll get through it, and you'll be like, oh, well, just got to do this. Yeah, that's where you're doing it the way we had the last setup. I remember you were like, oh no, you just got to do this, and you grabbed her phone and you fixed everything. So this will be the same thing.
Yay! That's good.
I think he's gone now.
Oh, are you gone now, Jeff?
Yeah. I think so.
Rebecca Middleton, night, everyone. Good night.
Good night, Rebecca.
Terry is saying that they have um, water problems there too. I don't understand where all this bad water's coming from.
It's
Is
not
it-
the water, it's the pipes.
The pipes,
rust
is the
and
government just over
lead.
having healthy people? I mean,
Uh,
see,
who-
I don't
who
remember
knows?
growing up and hearing all this
Well,
bad
that's because,
weather.
we were born over 70 years ago. Pipes were 70 years newer. You know what I'm saying? They build these cities in the infrastructure and then they don't maintain it. And those were lead pipes that they used because they used lead then.
Yeah.
And they don't now. And then they get old and then they start flaking off into the water.
Well, here where
and they
we
poison
live,
the water.
it's a big well.
Yeah.
And it after a couple years, this is so crazy. It will affect the lining of the pipes in your hot water heater, and your water will smell like rotten eggs.
Rotten eggs.
It's impossible
Big
to
time.
shower in. Real gross. I'll use the dishwasher more than I ever have, but they just fixed it, so everything's okay with that. But the guy told us that there is so much minerals in this water out here.
Mhm.
So, but now, like, it doesn't just color my hair. It doesn't smell now because we just had it fixed.
Yeah. Again.
But we don't drink it.
No.
I buy bottled water, and my cats don't drink it either because, I've got a question for you guys. Do you guys know anything about raccoons? Because I think we have bougie raccoons.
They're very bougie.
They used to get in our garbage pail, so I thought, well, outside, maybe I'll find out what do they like to eat, and I'll feed them. Oh my God. I looked it up. They're supposed to eat potatoes and apples and lettuce and bananas and some other stuff. Oh, not these guys. They want this fancy French bread and really nice apples. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, they don't want to eat potatoes. They don't eat citrus. They won't eat oranges.
Yeah.
They just like apples. I mean, they're
And
quite
apples are
picky.
expensive now. I keep buying them, but they're kind of expensive.
Well, see, they're out of season in Michigan. Well, they're not in yet. They come in around September in Michigan, and they get a little cheaper.
Laura Ducharme, do you know what yours eats?
But what eats?
She has one. She said she
Oh.
has one living on top of her garage.
Oh, wow.
Because I was always told they were scavengers, that they
Yeah.
would eat anything, but not these guys out here.
No.
I'm so tempted to go buy one of those ring cameras because I started wondering, is something else running them off that won't eat all this stuff?
This is kind of cute. When my daughter Melanie was here, unfortunately, she smoked cigarettes, right? Well, she never smokes in our house. She never smokes in her own house. She's always outside. And she'd go out at night to have that last cigarette, right? And the raccoons would come. They'd be in the trash barrel. She would not. And one night she's sitting there and the trash barrel's right near the porch. And all of a sudden she sees the lid slowly rising. And she's looking, and the next thing she knows, there's these little big brown eyes looking back at her. She screams, and it screams, and she runs, and it
She
runs.
said that he lifted it
Yeah.
real slow
And then
like
peeked
that.
at her. And so the next day, she goes out there, and there's cigarette butts all over the ground. She goes, now, Mom, I have never condoned that. She says, I put my cigarette out, and she goes, I usually have a cup of coffee or water or something with me. I pour some, I get it wet so I can put it in the trash barrel. And she goes, and I empty my ashtray. I get rid of all of it before I come back in the house. Well, they get in the trash barrel at night and they're looking and scavenging and looking for something to eat. Well, evidently they smell that cigarette, they throw it right out of the trash barrel. There'll be 5, 6 cigarette butts all over the ground.
I
just
told
get a
her, I
kick out of
says,
'em.
well, Melanie, this is a no smoking garbage
Yeah,
can.
exactly.
You can't eat there. Oh, somebody just said, E3 said to watch the Raccoon Whisperer. I'm gonna have to because here too,
Oh, it's on
somebody
YouTube. Yeah.
yeah, Neil Lexington said raccoons will eat a lot of different things, which is why you always find them in the trash. Not these dudes. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. If I spoiled them,
They do like those apples. They eat
I am
corn all-
gonna
and that corn on the cob too.
watch that Raccoon Whisperer because if they're I don't know. I think they're so darn cute. I would love to have one and I would love to have a possum.
They're
Right.
cute too.
And I don't know, I just don't know why they're not eating that stuff.
Did you
But
just
I am
say
gonna-
possums are cute?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
They
possums.
got the sweetest little faces.
They kind of freak me out with the babies in their pouches, but I could get used to that. But I would love a
They're
possum.
very gentle. They don't mean any harm to people at all.
No,
and
they
they
get
eat
rid of-
bugs
Oh
and
gosh,
stuff that ruin your garden. And they get a bad rap. I think
They
because
really do.
some people think they look too much like a rat. But they're,
I mean, I'm not like, I don't think they look hideous or anything, but I just never really looked at a possum
they're
and was
cute.
like, yeah,
I
he's
do.
cute.
I do.
There's
And
your
I
kitty cat
love
behind you.
Goes
raccoons.
again.
I love raccoons' little hands.
I love the fact that they do their own fishing. They grab a
Yeah.
fish out of the stream and then they wash the fish before they eat it. I think that's really
The
smart.
raccoons are cute, but
They are.
my favorite is red panda. They're
Oh my God, they're
the most
adorable.
adorable things
Those
on
red,
the planet.
yeah, they probably are. They really
Now,
are.
Neil Lexington said if you're in a neighborhood, they're likely have an abundance of food sources. Why they're so picky.
Well, that could
Maybe
be.
that's it.
Yeah.
That could be
Everybody's
it.
got a blue trash barrel.
Yeah, a big
Yeah.
barrel. And it's so funny because they crawl in there, and one time a little one was in there the next day, and I opened the lid and there he was. So we were leaving. I just laid the thing down and left the lid open so he could get out.
Yeah, he was gone. Oh, he came
Yeah,
back. Yeah.
because I don't want anything to happen to him. And I hope I never see a coyote because I know that those are terrible animals.
They're
and
predators.
They are, but I still don't want to see somebody shoot them.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I can't.
And
do
I
that.
always go back to the fact that we have just moved in on the world. We have pushed animals and pushed them and pushed them and pushed them to relocate themselves. And now they're living with us and we don't like it.
Yeah.
Used to be what was in the big city sewer? A rat. Now
Yeah.
there's raccoons, there's squirrels, there's possums, there's everybody living down. People. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
that's
everybody
awful,
living
but
down there.
especially in New York.
Yeah.
There are. They call them like the mole people.
Yeah. It's scary.
It is. It's terrible. It is. Ooh, Neil Lexington said Flushing. I've heard this. Mount Rose has a lot of coyotes around them. They
Oh,
hear
wow.
them all the time. And I know they're dangerous. They'll grab
Yes.
a little kid too.
Yes.
And
yes.
they'll grab your cat. I mean, I know they're terrible. And what I think is awful is when they're killing something, they all start howling.
Yeah.
But they've got this awful screech noise
Yeah.
that they make.
I hear they hiss too. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if
don't want
that's
to see
true.
any of that.
Yeah.
I hope I never do.
But like I say, it's a shame that we've all ended up together. We've overpopulated everything.
Yeah, this
You
is
know.
true.
And, man is supposed to be the most intelligent animal on the planet, but I got my doubts at times that
Exactly.
that's even true.
Yesterday, I saw something interesting on TikTok or YouTube or probably YouTube. Or it could have been Facebook. I don't know. But there's this lady from Indiana, I think it is. And she's so talented crocheting.
Mhm.
And she can crochet a face on a blanket.
That's amazing.
And she did one of each of the young men from Greta Van Fleet. And then she was in Frankenmuth yesterday. And I think they were having something going on. I don't know if Greta Van Fleet ever showed up. That part they didn't show. But it looked exactly like the people.
Isn't that something?
That's amazing.
I think it is.
just amazing.
It really
I
is.
guess it takes her about 260 hours to do, different ones. To do Josh, it was Josh that she showed. But a couple of them have longer hair, so it probably
Mhm.
took longer.
Yeah, well, sure.
But that's real. See, that's something. I'm not the grandma that can
Knit,
knit or crochet or sew.
I can barely sew on a button.
I could do your hair. I can do your makeup. I can bake you anything. I can make you all kinds of candy, but I can't. I get stains on your clothes, but I don't sew. Yeah, Terry Urch just said raccoons look cute, but they're vicious. Some
Yeah.
of them I know they really are. We lived in a different modular park out in Genesee, and it was real wooded there too. And there was a little mama cat that I finally took in because these raccoons were after her and her baby, and the baby was quite small, and it would have been nothing for them. Well, I didn't realize they will charge you. I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
they'll jump.
And I had a metal bat. I was hitting the sidewalk and the driveway, and this one guy, he was out of there. He said, "She's crazy. I'm gone." But this one, he was like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah."
But he didn't get them. But the next day, we brought the cats in, and they were supposed to go to the Humane Society, but they didn't. They left with us.
That's Mimi and Bach. Not Bach. Simba.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yes, because she had that other kitten too,
Yeah.
and we just could never catch her. But we put our heart to it and got her. And because I can't stand the thought. I hate the food chain. I just hate it.
Yeah.
I know it's important for all of us, but I don't like it. I don't. So, have you guys got any suggestions or anything you'd like to hear us do? Or there's a couple ones. I think Jeff is getting them. Raquel Weber said, I remember seeing a raccoon just walking down the block one night.
Commonplace now.
Okay. Hey, Granny Jeff, what's that cat in the background's name?
Well, it's Jojo back there.
Oh, I bet you this is the little gold cat. If it's behind Nana King, that one is Jojo. She keeps coming over. She can't figure out what we're doing. Oh, Abe Wells, that is so sweet. Send $10.
Well, thank you.
Oh my God.
Very sweet of you.
That sure is. Yeah, that's JoJo. That he put that on there too. Yeah, that's very, very nice.
Granny Jeff, are you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Where's Granny M tonight?
Work.
Oh, okay. That figures. She's a hard-working little girl, I'll tell you.
Young lady.
Yes, 20. My God, I can't take it.
Oh, and then in this electronic world, like I said, my little 10-year-old granddaughter, I'm getting rid of all her Barbies, and there's, 30 of them?
Mm-hmm.
All her toys from here will be gone, but she likes electronic stuff now, and I'm the one that likes the toys. But they're going to go to a bunch of kids, so it's okay. There was too many for one kid anyway.
Always.
They look brand new, But yeah, she's grown up. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, that happened at least an hour ago.
MTN React, so good to see you two back. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, is it Uli? ULLI?
Oh, it says you.
Hello from Germany.
Hello, Germany. Oh, that's exciting. Our boys were in Germany, King 810, just a couple months ago.
Oh, what band or artist converted you to really enjoy music? I don't know if he means just since we've done this or just in general.
Well, I've been an Elvis fan since I was 9.
Yeah.
So I would have to say Elvis.
And me, the Beatles. I mean, But I loved all kinds of music. I mean, even back from when there was a group called Herman's Hermits. They were
Yes.
terrible, but I loved them.
And
I was,
I'm entering the
yeah, I was so young.
Their
And
song. It was a
but
cute
then
song.
to move up to more things, I think it would be Jimi Hendrix. Really got me into a lot harder music.
Mhm.
Yeah, I really like him.
Yeah, they're actually asking. You missed the metal part, so they're asking what band or artist converted you to really enjoying metal music.
Oh,
Well,
metal music. Okay.
I knew when Granny Jeff was a teenager, he was big into Slayer and Metallica, so I know who they were. And I'd hear him. I mean, the upstairs would be rumbling. His bedroom was in the basement. He'd be blasting that music.
Oh,
But I
nice.
thought then that they sounded good,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
who they were. But other than that, no, it's Metallica probably.
I'd say maybe Avatar for you, Granny Hayes.
Oh,
Avatar in the newer since we started this, they're huge to us.
Yeah, I mean, like to really enjoying metal music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've heard
because
metal
I-
music
you know,
and
I-
you've liked a little bit, but you really enjoyed Avatar.
yeah.
Yes.
The first time, Avatar Country.
Avatar.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
he walked out on that stage and I was
Tipped
in.
his
Oh,
hat.
System of a Down. That's
Yes.
another
Yeah.
one that
Yeah,
just won.
and those
me.
were really early on. So
Yes.
you know.
And oh, what is his name? The Black Parade.
My
My
Chemical
Chemical
Romance.
Romance.
Yes,
Yeah.
love
Okay.
them too. You know,
Yeah.
it's just a lot of them. And then
I
and-
like in this moment in a lot and oh the other one with Chris.
Chris Motionless.
Yes, Motionless and White. Those
Yeah,
two. I
they're
like
very
them a
good
lot.
too. Yeah. And then the operatic group we don't do anymore. The
Oh, Nightwish.
Nightwish. We haven't
Nightwish.
done them. I don't even know if they're well, they're probably together. I just don't know anything about it.
Yeah, it'd be
That
fun
was
to do something.
interesting to listen to them too. I liked
Yeah,
that.
they were especially when the mystical looking bass player was still with them.
Yeah,
with the beard
that
and the
was
long hair.
awesome.
He was just fabulous.
I don't know what's I haven't really looked them up. I don't really know what's up with them since he left the band. I
Yeah.
think they might have put out new music or went on a tour or something. I know they've done something without him, but
Yeah.
I don't know to what extent. I don't know if
Wasn't
they
she
have any
sick
new
for a
music.
while? I believe she
That
was.
I couldn't tell you. I
Yeah.
think she had a baby.
Well, that would make you sick.
Okay, I don't know if we were saying the name right. Ulli.
You?
That's what I thought it was. How important is it for you to understand the language of the vocals of the song in terms of content, or do you not care as long as the voice and the vocals? But the song said, I love music, even if I don't. Yeah.
Well, if you take like Rammstein,
Yeah.
for instance, we've listened to so much Rammstein that you can almost figure some of the words out now.
Yes.
You know, even though it's sung in German, and really, when I don't even know what he's saying, I don't care. I'm so fascinated with their whole persona and with Till in general and his voice. So it's nice to know, believe me. But if we don't know and we like it, we like it. He could be singing about cutting your left ear off. I don't know.
Yeah. Jeff from Haunted Mario, would you be open to indie music reactions? Lord, I don't know, Jeff, if you know any of these guys. Lord Huron, Rogue Valley, and Gregory Allen Escoffier have fantastic catalogs. See, I don't know what indie music is. Not Indian, indie.
Indie, yeah.
Right. No, I don't know any of those people.
Yeah.
I know for Jean's friend Fernando does indie music sometimes. Not always. It's not strictly that.
I think
Oh,
I saw
Miss Trump.
Fernando was playing at the Capitol
Yeah.
soon.
Nightwish is still together.
Oh, good.
Abe Wells says Nightwish is still together. And Miss Frogover, it says, I know you reacted to Electric Cowboy earlier. You seemed to like it. Saw them at Sweden Rock this summer, and it was fantastic. I remember you to see them new, Colbert with Baby Metal. Right, Electrical, is that their new boy in their new name?
Yes.
Okay. You know how I get that all
Electric
mixed
Cowboy.
up. There, what is that song with that little hand?
Oh, which one was that,
Jeff.
Jeff?
The song
We
with
got-
that little,
With
that
the little
little-
hands.
Yes.
yes.
So we got the moves.
We got the move.
Oh, I'm
yes.
telling you guys, the funniest thing in the whole video is you've just got to watch that video. Is this? It will make no sense unless you watch it. But this little hand, I was driving down the road the other day and laughing about that.
Yeah, because it's coming out of his sleeve.
yeah,
And,
it's
and
just-
it's about
then
this
there's-
big,
yeah,
like 2 inches
oh
big, and there's this big
God.
old arm and that little 2-inch hand. Like you say, is you got to be there. You got to
Yeah,
see
you
it.
just gotta
It's
see it.
hilarious.
Wait, I'm sorry. I kind of missed that. What song are you talking about?
You said it was. We've got the moves. You know, with the little hand.
the guy has that little hand. It's
Like the
really-
little hand on top of his finger, right?
Yes, I think at one time, and then he had one, and then he kept doing it with all different things with that little hand. It was just,
That's the only little hand I can think of.
It was funny.
it was great.
They are great. Like they call.
Oh,
them.
they're so entertaining.
Fantastic. They are.
And they're good too.
Yes. Yeah.
You know,
on top of
besides that,
they're,
not just
they're really
funny.
good.
They're
Very
good.
talented.
Darwin, hi, Grannies. Hope everyone is doing well. We're going to, yes.
Yeah.
Well, what were they called before?
Eskimo cowboy.
That's right.
Cowboy, not cowboy.
Oh my God, this is interesting. Terry Ernst said the music collaboration artists are having these days are crazy. I just saw a collaboration with Slash and Chris Stapleton doing a Fleetwood Mac cover.
Wow.
Oh, I would love to see it
Yeah.
though. Yes.
Just like
Is this the one you're talking about?
Yes. Look at that one.
Okay.
Oh, it
little
is.
hand.
You just, maybe I ruined it. Maybe I should have said you should watch it because it's so funny. That crazy little
Yeah, a lot of
hand.
people didn't notice it till you pointed it out.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
several different followers there that didn't notice it till I kept laughing about it when we did the video.
It was like when we did, I think it's Watch the World Burn, for, Ronnie.
Yeah.
And I said, are those laptops? And he goes, yes, that's it. That's a thing against Sebastian Bach, you know,
yeah.
with the laptops. And Granny Jeff said, most reactors didn't even notice. They didn't even get the laptop thing. And we
Yeah,
did.
somebody else said
Yeah.
that too. They didn't pick that up, but how could they not? He
Oh my
made
God!
such
It
a-
was raining laptops, and he made such an issue.
yeah,
Not-
and he didn't. Oh, I
Out
say I
of
don't
it.
understand that.
I don't know. Video.
Well, Jeff, I think we're going to have to wind this up.
Okay.
Oh, William Bell, my two favorite ladies. Yay. Oh, Heavy Rain, you're fun. I would like to see that with Slash and Chris. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love to see things that people would never expect.
Ask Jeff if he'll look that up. See if that's if they would react.
I gotta get up so much. It'll take much more.
You can just talk to me straight, Mom, right?
Well, we never know when you're there.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, well, you can see the screen, right?
Right.
And you see the little 2RG logo?
Yep. It
Okay,
pulsates as you talk.
Right. And then most of the time, though,
Well, that's true. You're not there then.
so
now you are.
whenever you see it like that, you
Yeah.
know I'm here. Because if I wasn't in the room or whatever, which I still keep my earbuds in,
Yeah.
I would just, leave. I would leave you full. So if you see that up there, I'm here.
Okay.
So, Jeff, when do you think we're going to do the
Reactions.
reactions?
This weekend.
Yay! You don't know which day yet?
No, I'm gonna guess Sunday, but I don't. I mean, I'm just guessing that because we're usually running errands on
Okay.
Saturdays and stuff. So
That
I would
sounds
say
good.
Sunday.
Sounds good.
That sounds real good, actually.
All right. Well, we'll wrap this up. You guys have been live for an hour and 55 minutes.
Yep.
Oh, Abe Wells, thank you so much for the $5. That is so sweet.
That is nice. It's just nice. No other word for it.
And then he suggests
Oh, it's
Ground
right
and
next to
Pound by
movie.
Dragon Force.
What was that?
He suggests Ground and Pound by Dragon Force.
Oh, okay.
You've done you guys like Dragon Force, so we've done
Yeah.
that before. Yeah, I got that one. Wrote that one down. Thank you, Abe.
This is interesting. Uli said, if you could attend a particular concert, even one that was a long time ago, which one would it be? And would you both go to the same one?
Well, I would go to Wembley to see that Live Aid concert where the Queen stole the show.
I would go
And
into that.
Yes, because
Yeah.
they had all those other great stars there too.
Yeah.
But it was going on at the same time, I think, in Philadelphia. Other rock stars were.
Yeah, but
you know,
we'd want to see.
But yeah,
I love
we go to
Queen.
England. Yeah, we would go to England to Wembley. 1985 was it? Something like that. 86, one or the other. Freddie was at his prime.
Yeah, yes. And you know what's so funny, guys, is now you got to remember I'm 71, and back in the day, Queen was not as loved as they are now.
Yeah, not in the United States.
No, yeah, not in the United States. Yeah, we are so far behind when it comes
Well, we're
to
so hypocritical too.
uptight
You know,
about
yeah,
stuff.
really,
You know, it's
really.
like, oh my goodness.
And then I guess after they made that, I want to break free video where
Yeah.
they all dressed in drag. I guess what they were doing is imitating a very popular English soap opera,
Yeah,
and they were trying to be a character from each of those. But with Freddie being a gay man
Yeah.
and not confirming it, so everybody could to go ooh, people got mad about it, assumed they were all gay, United States. Who wanted to see that? Me, not then, but now.
oh yeah.
I wasn't that I did want to see them then. I just didn't. I
I
mean, I
just
knew
did-
who they were. I just wasn't into
Well,
them.
I used to ignore it until people got so violent.
Yeah.
about it,
Ridiculous.
and I won't be quiet.
But they got it in England. They didn't mind at all because they knew about the soap opera that they were doing. I don't know. But like I say, we're an uptight nation that's scared of its own shadow half the time. And then the rest of the time, we're so bold, it's ridiculous.
Look at this. Hi from Spain.
Oh, my goodness. I've always wanted to go to
Okay,
Spain.
Jeff, we'll keep doing this and doing this.
Yes,
so-
and the next thing you know, it will be the day
Midnight.
after tomorrow.
And we'll
so-
have to go to
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotta go to the clinic
Okay,
tomorrow.
guys. So we hope you'll tune in. It's gonna be he'll post what time it's gonna be. It gets closer to the weekend.
Yeah.
Being in the news business, I mean, anything could happen, and
Well, he's gonna have to edit the videos probably.
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything,
yeah.
So, but anyhow, we thank you once again for stopping by and chatting with us. We've had a ball.
And thank you for the welcome back. I
Yes.
feel wonderful.
Thank
Just
you for your
wonderful.
donations. That's above what we expect you to do.
Oh my
that was
God,
just
yes.
sweet.
You
That
don't
was so
ever have
nice.
to do one. I don't feel
Yes.
you have to.
Yes. We just
That
just
is
love
so-
you guys.
so
We
kind.
just love you guys. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
So until next time, guys. Tell peace out, Granny.
Peace out.
Love you, babies.